How to break a soul tie. If you are attached with someone, whether that's a relationship, whether this is a best friend, girlfriend, wife, family member, in life, we can sometimes bond to someone, have certain experiences where we get attached to someone, and maybe this person's not the right person for us in this moment, and you may have to let this person go. But what's going to be hard is getting rid of that person is not going to be easy. It's going to be painful, and it's going to feel like losing part of yourself. Why should you listen to me? Because this past year, I actually broke a soul tie with a best friend. I had to let him go. And I actually broke my bond with a fiance that I actually got rid of. So, yeah, I had to get rid of a woman that I was in love with and that I had connected with on a level that was much deeper than just with a regular woman. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to have a lot of built up stuff that's going to lead you to this point where you actually want to break this off with that person. So what does that mean? Maybe there's something you don't like about them. Maybe there's something that you don't really like. Maybe your life is going in opposite directions, or maybe they might do something really bad. You could love someone and they fuck you over, or they do some bad shit. They could cheat on you, or they could be found doing some illegal activity that you just can't be involved with. And you come to the conclusion, eventually you do get to the point in your mind where you realize that this person has to go. This person has to leave your life. But like I said, it's going to be extremely painful. It's going to be fucking shit trying to get rid of this person. You're going to feel bad. You're going to feel fucking pain and regret. And you're going to try to make the situation fucking work. But you may have already tried to make this situation work. You get to the point where you think like, oh, I tried to fix things with this person. I tried to do the right thing. I tried to, make sure that this person is, blah, blah, blah. But when you break things off, you're going to have to cut off all contact. You're going to have to cut off all contact, because if you keep playing with this person's feelings, if you really respect them, you'll let them go. And you'll give them a real reason why you have to go. I know in some cases you may have to ghost this person and it won't feel good, but if you can, tell them the truth. Be like, look, I'm ending things, and this is why, and this is why it can't continue. And this person is going to try to fight to be in your life. They're going to they may even have a negative reaction to this. They may freak the fuck out. They may, it's not going to be easy, guys. It's not only going to be you that's in pain, but it's going to be the other person that is also in pain. And that's why you got to be super careful with some of these people you get involved with, right? You could get involved with someone who's really not a good person for you, and you could develop this soul bond with them if you do enough things that bring you closer together. If you have certain experiences that cause you to become closer with this person, and where your souls become attached at the hip, so to speak, your energy becomes enmeshed. So that's why you really have to be careful about who you bring into your life, who you get involved with sexually, right? Even having sex with someone, for example, enough times can cause your souls to pair and bond. Having a friendship where you start hanging out with someone every single day can cause your souls to bond. Negative experiences can cause you to bond with someone. Positive experiences can cause you to bond with someone. Working with someone can cause you to bond with someone. It just really depends on the situation. It depends on the person. But yeah, these bonds are not easy to break. They're not it's not going to be easy to walk away from this stuff. And you're going to feel like shit for months after. I'm telling you right now, I still think about that best friend that I had to let go. I still think about that woman that I had to let go, that girl. This is a woman I was going to marry, and I had to end things with her. And I still think about her every day. And it sucks, you're gonna feel like shitty. You're gonna feel like you want to call them. You're gonna feel like you want to text them. You're going to feel like you want to, know where this person is at. Like, but that's the thing. You ended this for a reason. You ended this relationship or friendship or marriage or whatever for a reason. Like, I want you guys to write down a list of things that you do not like about this person, or a list of things as to why this person is not good for you and why they don't fit into your life or your future vision. Okay? And whatever you do, guys, you may love this person, you may care about this person, but this person could be dragging you down. This person could be changing the trajectory of your life, right? This person could be interfering with your future plans. Being with this person could completely change the trajectory of where you're going in life. So if it doesn't fit with your future plans, or it conflicts with them, or if this person is dragging you down, they're taking your energy, or they're causing all sorts of negative things to happen to you, it may be time to let them go, guys. It really might be time to let them off the hook. And think about it this way. You don't have to do this in a negative way. You don't have to be a piece of shit. You don't have to rub it in their face or make them feel bad. Simply look at it like this. Change your mindset. Say, you know what? This person came into my life. The universe brought this person into my life. But I'm going to give this person back to God. I'm going to give this person back to the universe. I'm going to pray for them. I'm going to wish good things for them. And when you let them go, just think of it like that. You're letting them go. It's like letting a bird out of a cage, right? Let them go back into the universe. Let them go back into existence. Give them back to God, because, obviously things are just not working out. And if you don't feel 100% about this person, obviously it's not fair to keep lying to them, keep lying to their face that everything's okay. If things are not okay, if you really respect this person and you love them, you'll tell them, like, I just want to be 100% honest with you. I really don't see a future with you, or I really don't want to continue this. And this is completely out of respect. Like, I don't want to lie to your face. I don't want to have a fake relationship or fake friendship. This is for me. This is for you as well, especially. Like, I'm just trying to give you some dignity here and be honest that because of this reason, I don't want to continue this. It's best if we went our separate ways because of this reason, and be completely honest with them about this. If you don't see, like, if you're with a woman and you don't want to marry her or have a kid with her or some shit, or you don't want to fucking move in with her, but you love her, like, say the reason. Or you could say, oh, I'm sorry, I just don't see a future with you. I'm sorry. Like, I've literally had to do this. Like, there's women I've loved that I had to let go because they wanted a future with me. They wanted marriage. They wanted this. They wanted that. They wanted to be together. But I saw my future, and I said, you're not part of my future. You're not part of my grand master plan, my grand master strategy. And I'm completely sorry. Like, I didn't think that this would go to the point that it is, where, that we're connected this way. I never expected it, but it happened. And sometimes things that happen are just things that happen, right? Like, why did it happen? Why did you become connected with this person? Who knows, right? At some point you met someone and you never expected that this bond was going to grow to that point. And you also never expected that you'd have to let this person go either. So now you're in a situation where you love this person and you are attached to this person, but you got to let them go. Guys, just accept that it will be painful. It is going to hurt, and it is going to be shit. Okay? So that's my advice for you today. That's how you break a soul tie. I do have a coaching link down below. Full disclosure, I am selling you coaching. So book a call if you're stuck in a situation like this and you don't know what to do. Book a call with me. It is in the description and the comments. Like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video about a certain topic. Peace.